Today we're talking about how to upload video on YouTube to get more views. Is there something that you can do, or are there settings that you should have in place to make sure that your video will get lots of views? There actually are. YouTube allows you to really control a whole lot of things, and some things will hurt your videos and some things can really help your videos. I'm the producer, the creator, or owner of over 60 different YouTube channels. So I'm going to take all of that experience and I've actually broken it down to 13 things that you need to make sure that you have on each of your videos as you're uploading it to YouTube. We're going to be talking about a couple of things that you want to do to your video files before you upload it to YouTube, such as the length of the video, the file name. But then we're going to be talking about the title and the tags and the description. We're going to be talking about different settings that you want either yes or no, or on or off, and make sure that your video has the settings that'll ensure that it's going to get the most amount of views. So let's start out by talking about the length of a video. How long should your video be? Well, the quick answer is the longer the better, with the caveat, as long as you can keep people's attention. YouTube really rewards watch time. The more watch time you can have people watching your videos, the more YouTube will recommend that video to other people. But if you have a video that's, say, 5 minutes long and people only watch 30 seconds of it, it doesn't matter that it was a shorter video. The algorithm thinks that people just don't like this video. But imagine if you had a 20-minute video and on average people watch 90% of it, that's a video that YouTube will promote to new people. Now, we haven't actually talked about shorts, we're talking about videos. YouTube makes a distinction between the two. For a brand new channel, my recommendation is don't worry about shorts right now. Now let's talk about the file name of your video file. You've got it rendered, you've got it exported, it's your MP4 or whatever file type it is, and it's got some type of file name. Well, in other videos on this channel, we're going to be talking about title strategy. And so let's assume for the sake of this conversation, you already know what your title is. Okay, you know what your video is going to be titled and what you want it to rank for. Okay, so the file name of your video file should be the title of your video. It's just another way of sending a signal to the YouTube algorithm, hey, this video is about blank, my video should show up for blank. So if you're making a video on what is the best furniture for an Airbnb rental, right, then the file name should be that same title. What is the best furniture for an Airbnb rental? Now, the third piece of advice is to do that same thing for your thumbnail. So we're going to have another episode on this channel talking all about, probably several episodes actually, talking about thumbnail strategy and thumbnails that will have a higher click-through rate. But on that file, that JPEG file or that PNG file that you're going to upload as your custom thumbnail, change the file name first. Change that file name to that same title of your video. Now, from this part of the video, I'm actually going to start showing you these things. I'm signed into Jason Schroeder's YouTube channel. Let me come up here and click Upload Video so you can see how this works. I'm going to select a video file. Once you select the file, it'll start to upload and it's going to allow you to come and create a title. So title goes here. I'm just doing this for demo purposes. Let me jump over for a minute to show you my description template, and we can talk about several things here, description strategy, because this is really going to help your video. This is a template that I use for one of my channels. You'll notice at the beginning, there's actually just a short description about the video. The reason it's short is this is how much will appear above the fold, meaning you don't have to click see more to be able to view the rest. This part is above the fold. Now, what you don't see here that is really effective is that the main call to action for a video, it might be, you know what, I have another video that I'd like you to watch. It's called YouTube SEO, the Leaf Strategy. Go watch this video next. I might say that at the end of a video. So depending on what that call to action is, if I were to paste this whole description, the whole page, into the description field here on YouTube, you see that the wraparound is different. We've already got 4 different rows there, but the number of characters that I've put in here is actually important because that link, the link to the next video, will be live on YouTube. So let me show you this in real time. All right, let me introduce you to Nicolene Peck. Here's a video that she posted a couple days ago about how to discipline a depressed teenager. Notice the description here. We see the ... that says more, but we see all of this text above the fold, and we have learn more, and then there's a link to her website. So whether you're linking to your website or you're linking to another YouTube video, you can make it appear above the fold if you keep it within a certain character amount. All right, we talked about the file name before. Because there was a demo, I just had this promo file here, so that would be done incorrectly, right? You would want whatever the title is, whatever title of your video you want to put right there. The file name of the video that you uploaded would be titled that same thing. When you click on upload a file, You can navigate to the file that you want to upload, and I'll upload a thumbnail here. This is a thumbnail that we designed for Sarah Hausman. Now, playlists are cool. Depending on your playlist strategy, you can select a playlist that you want to add this video to, and that can help your video get more views. We'll have another video on this channel talking about playlist strategy. All right, when you scroll down, if you have your default set right, this will be set to no. You only want this to say yes if the intended audience is for children 13 and younger. Okay, if you have a sponsor or somebody that's paying to do a promotion in this video, you need to check that box. You need to be above board about that. We don't have anything that's altered. You know, we're not doing deep fakes or anything like that. You can allow automatic chapters. You can allow automatic places if you like. You can read about what that is there. You can even turn on this feature, automatic concepts. Now here is where you can set up your custom tags. Now all of these are just here by default because this is on Jason's channel. These are the defaults he set up. Now I have a very, very specific keyword strategy. I'm going to be talking about that a lot on this channel. So just don't leave your defaults. You're going to want to come in here and remove a lot of them. In some cases, YouTube ignores this tags field, but there are some cases where it uses the tag information. So you want to make sure that you put the right tags in there and don't have the wrong things in there. Don't have too much. Too much can actually hurt you. You've got a character limit of 500. I'd recommend keeping it below 200. So there's some other settings here for language and whatnot. You can set those up. Allow embedding, that's fine. Now I want to talk about this. Publish to subscriptions feed and notify subscribers. If you've learned my leaf strategy, then many of the leaf videos that are intending to target people who are searching for you, not your subscribers, you'll actually want to turn this off. But if it's a video that you want your subscribers to be notified about and you want this to appear in your subscriptions feed, then you turn that on. And we actually do a good mixture of both. Many of the videos, you might think it's crazy, but we actually uncheck that because we're focusing on having this show up in search. It's part of the way we dominate search results. Now it asks you, do you want to allow clips of your videos to show up in other people's shorts as long as you get credit for it? So this isn't allowing people to steal your content, but use your content with the attribution and credit to you. So you can read more about that here and check what you desire there. Now for category, typically we're going to set this to how-to. I mean, you got to pick through and choose the one that's appropriate for your video. But if it's a how-to video like we commonly create here, then you want to select how-to and style. You want to turn your comments on. In this case, we have moderation off. You can choose how to sort your comments, and you can turn on if you want to have the number of how many people liked your video. All right, so that's just the first step. Let's hit next. Monetization will only be allowed to you if you're part of the partner program, but you can set some things there. If we go to video elements, I'll point out the things that you need to pay attention to here. Adding subtitles is pretty important. Now YouTube will do an automatic transcription that you can turn into subtitles. You can polish them up, you can add punctuation or capitalization to make it look nice. So I'd recommend doing that, and you just click add there. It's also good to add an end screen. Let me click on this and show you. These are different layers that you can overlay on top of your video for the final 20 seconds of your video, and that's the maximum. You can go shorter than that, but up to 20 seconds. So if you want to recommend a video, usually a circle is a subscribe link, and then one of these rectangles is another video. So it shows you the thumbnail for that video so they can click on it and watch that video next. Once you're approved in the partner program, you can put links to your website and links to your landing pages here. And so when you hit plus element, you can link to a video, a playlist, subscribe, a channel, or your own custom link to your website. So just for demonstration, I'm going to choose this right here where it's going to show 2 videos. And right now, by default, this one's best for viewer. It's saying, hey, I'm going to let YouTube do that. Or you can go to choose specific video. So that's how it'll appear. You get further into the video and it's going to have that, when you get to the end of the video, these will appear on top and they're clickable elements. That's what an end screen is. So I'll hit save on that. And cards are clickable elements that you can have throughout a video. So if you've ever seen people talking and saying, hey, click the link right up here if you want to watch that video. I'll show you how to do that. So let's say at the 2-minute, 10-second mark, I want to link to a video. I can just do that. I'll come in, I'll click on that video right there. So now you can always come in here and view, and it will appear like this. The little icon and the title of the video, if you click on it, it'll appear and you can see it like that. And this is all clickable on a computer or on people's mobile devices. During a video, you can say, hey, and if you want to learn more about that specific thing, I'll link to another video right up here. That's called a card, and you can add several cards of your videos that either link to a video, a playlist, a channel, or to your website once you're a part of the partner program. All right, so let's come down here and we'll hit next. This was just a demo video, but if you see any copyrighted content material, this is because it belongs on another channel that I created, not this one. So we're gonna skip over that. You'll come to visibility. Now, don't go public yet. Don't go public yet. Leave it as private or unlisted if you need to share the link with some other people. But unlisted means that only the people that have been given that specific link can view it. It's not indexed, it's not searchable, and it's not going to show up on the homepage of YouTube. So either leave it to private or unlisted, but then when you're ready, you can actually schedule a video here. And you can say, I want this video to go live on December 17th at 6:30 a.m. I can select my time zone, and that is how you schedule a video. And because this is a future date, I can always come back in and change it. So if I hit schedule, and now I can come into the content. I'm glad I used a thumbnail with Sarah on it so I could find the one, because this is Jason's channel. And currently this video is scheduled to go live on December 17th alongside this video from Jason. But you can always come in here and click on it and click this details button, and I can come in and edit all of these things. There's a lot of information now all onto one page. Those links for subtitles or end screens or cards, they're all listed right there. You keep scrolling down to see all the other things, all the input that we put into this video. You can customize it and tweak it. And as long as that video is either private or unlisted, it hasn't gone public yet, you can come in and make any changes that you want in preparation for that date that you've scheduled it to go live. Now, my last piece of advice, it doesn't work until your video is public. So when it's private like this, or it's scheduled to go public on a future date, you'll have to wait until that future date and time to be able to go in and add a comment yourself. So you want other people to come and comment on your video, right? Well, if you comment yourself, you can go and you can put a link. So if you're recommending that people watch another video of yours, you can come and say, hey, here's a video that I recommend you watch next. You can put that link there, and then you can pin that comment to the top. Here's a video that just went live 5 hours ago. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to add a comment. Here's a great video to watch next. Put the video there. I will comment, and this is on the Jason Schroeder channel, and I just commented as Jason Schroeder, so that will allow me to pin that comment. And that means, you see, it says that it's pinned, and that means that as more and more comments come in on this channel, that one will stay pinned at the top. If you're interested in knowing how much YouTube paid me for 1,000 views right here on YouTube, that's the next video I want you to watch. So I'm launching that one in a few days, but I'll link to it on the screen once that video goes live. So go watch that video next.